I just purchased Dungeon Lairs, and in this video I thought we'd have a look at it and do a little restoration upon it. Hello, welcome to the Battling Barrow. My name's Kev, and just what is the Dungeon Lairs set? Dungeon Lairs was made by Games Workshop and released in 1987. It was designed for use of their Warhammer Fantasy roleplay system, which had been released a year earlier, but there was nothing to stop you from using it in other roleplay gaming systems such as Dungeons & Dragons. The box consisted of 12 A4 full-colour cardstock sheets with dungeon artwork by Dave Andrews and Colin Dixon. Also included was a 12-page booklet with rules and encounters for each location, as well as random monsters and treasure. Games Workshop released other such sets such as the Dungeon Floor Plans, Cavern Dungeon Floor Plans, Dungeon Rooms, and one that I originally owned back in the day, which was the Halls of Horror. The latter one was different because it was intended for use with the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I recently saw Dungeon Lairs on eBay for a reasonable price, so I thought I'd have a purchase. It was listed as incomplete, but it said that all that was missing was a few passageway pieces from the tunnel complex system, which the previous owner had cut up into small sections. I don't think this was intended to be cut into small sections, but used as is, as there are encounter rules for it in the booklet. I thought we'd have a look at what's in this box and what I can do to restore some of the missing pieces. So let's take a look in the box. So this is the box. It's bookcase sort of style that Games Workshop were doing in the mid to late 80s. That's about an inch so thick. So it has a picture of all the tiles on the front. On the back it has all the sheets we're going to get. He's already pre-cut out, so already know about that. A bit about what it is, what you get, booklet, and the other ones that you can get. Dungeon Rooms, Dungeon Floor Plans, Cavern, Dungeon Floor Plans, and the Halls of Horror, the one I used to own. Inside, it's just a cardboard box, nothing on the inside of the lid. Ooh! I love these when you get these, and they're still in the box. Are you on the mailing list? So Games Workshop mailing list. Are they even at this address anymore? This is in Hilltop, Eastwood, Nottingham. Game purchased. Dungeon Lairs, not a game, it's an accessory. Where did you buy this game? I don't see eBay on this list, so that's no good. And what do you like most about this game? That it's got dungeon tiles. And what do you like least about this game? The fact that some bits are missing and already bits are cut up. List your 4 favourite games by any manufacturer. Oh, okay. Talisman, Middle Earth strategy battle game, Dungeons and Dragons, and Hero Quest. There you go. Do you collect miniatures? Yes, but don't tell my wife. There you go. Cool. So what you get in here is you get the booklet, which we can cover a bit later on. But yeah, so this has details about all the different tiles. We're starting off with the sewers, and as so you can populate it. So they're they're not pre-stocked, but they got ideas for what to put in each tile. So this is the sewers. So you got Skaven, giant rats, normal rats, and swarms. And it's written in a really nice way. It's written from the sort of point of view of a demon real estate negotiator. So it's got a very flavoursome, tongue-in-cheek way of doing it. Yes, because during the 80s, as TSR was removing demons from their games, Games Workshop were doubling down and adding more in. So I love them for that. So then we've got different caverns. Again, all similar stuff so you can stock them with suggested monsters. We have some treasures here, some random monsters, treasures. Yes, it's all really good, and some little advert on the back for Citadel miniatures. That's cool, lovely. But let's get on to the actual main part of it, and that's these. This is the tiles. I said these would have been. You can see here. This would have been on a sheet of. So that's this one here. 2 on a sheet. And I guess you're meant to cut them out if you look on, yeah, here. You are meant to cut them out on the cover, so that's what the person who I bought it has done. There is a but to this we'll get to in a bit. But yeah, they are on thin cardboard stock. So none of that chipboard stuff. They're on really thin, it's quite thin. My wife looked at it, she was surprised on how thin they are, but ho hum. So what we got here, let's go through. Should have put these in order. So this is called the Mossy Cave. Welcome to the damp theme with this moss cavern. It's a lovely, snug, damp environment, and I think it goes somewhere down below. It talks about can't find it where it says. I'm not. Yeah, there it is. I'm not too sure where the dragon skeleton come from, but it's just like when you read this, nice and flavoursome. Text. I really enjoyed having to read this. This is the root cavern, hence the roots. I believe this is a charming little area, as you can see. We're beneath the town park, so that's nice. The roots of some of the large trees have fallen through. The sewers here, so yeah, this is the sewers, and it has two hidden areas here where you can surprise your players with Skaven. There's all different sort of rules as well, so there are rules for this walkway, what happens if you fall into water, etc, etc. So that's really cool. Just off the bat, you can place this down, boom, you've got rules and a mini encounter ready to go. So that's a really good idea back then. Flipping over, this is the water cave. Very obvious water cave. Spider lair, you can see that here by all the spiders, and yeah, people have been captured before. The troll lair. Trolls have eaten some people before. It's got a nice bed here, nice little fire. Oh, well stocked lair, really. Like that. It's cool. The magma pit. Not a lot to say here apart from magma with smoke coming out. Smoke, sulfur, I guess. One thing I would sort of thinking ahead then, one thing I do like about sort of this particular era is the hand-drawn aesthetic. I love that. Nowadays stuff like this would be done digitally, and there'd be a slight cutting of corners where it'd be cutting and pasting of various bits. Always notice that when you have bones and stuff, you sort of see a cut and paste of bones and modern stuff, and yeah, with this old stuff you don't get it. Each bit's lovingly hand-drawn. Okay, we're getting onto this bit here now. This is the Goblinoid Hall, and it's two pieces. And what the person's done is cut out this because this was a hole, I guess, but I would prefer it if they hadn't, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'd prefer it if it was just left, but in the restoration side of things that I plan to do for this, I'm just going to leave these as is. I'm not going to do anything. But yeah, this is a two-piece section, which is cool. Again, a lovely detail. So you got a throne here. The goblin can sit, a little pool here. Something here. Skulls. Yeah, brilliant. I like that. Now, this is the section where I knew was like it was. It's the see here, it's meant to be a tunnel complex, and what the person has done is chopped it up into modular pieces, but really it's not that modular, so you could possibly only fit it together in the way that it fits together. And the bits you're meant to cut up are these. So I'll show you the front cover here. See, the tunnel complex is just going to be one piece, but these you're going to cut up to join the rooms, but they haven't done these, but one of these is missing, so that'll be something we'll do in the restoration. But yeah, so this is all missing, so obviously this screams out this needs to be replaced. Obviously I won't throw these away or get rid of these. These are original to the set, so these will remain in the box, and there might be a use for them to perhaps put down and little scatter terrain little bits if I was going to use it. So yeah, it's not a great loss, but the problem is, and I knew this when I bought it, there are bits of this missing, so you can't set this up because you don't have enough of these pieces. So ho hum. That's what that is. That's the tunnel complex. Next up, we are in the ancient temple. This is great. I mean, because it has a grid, you could possibly use this for advanced hero quest or something, I guess, as well. That's cool. Okay, what we got? The barrow. I like this because it is the inside of a barrow. You have the tomb here that you could use. Sorry, mid-sentence again, thinking ahead. You have this tomb here that you could put the hero quest one on here to give it a bit of 3D-ness going on. Lovely skull motif with horns on here. Pillars. Again, this is holes here that haven't been cut out like the other piece we were talking about earlier on. This piece here. So, done it on some, not on the others, but it's just one of those things. You do what you do when you have your stuff, don't you? You just do what you will. But yeah, that's the barrow. I like that. And what is in the barrow? Skeletons, skeleton major heroes. Yeah, so that's what's in that. Great. The ice cavern. This is a unique piece, interesting concept design for those special occasions, having carved completely out of ice. That's what that is. That's pretty cool. The Chaos Temple, reminiscent of a tile from Warhammer Quest. Cinch down here with an idol up here, so that's cool. So we come to the Chaos Throne Room. Obviously, Born. I had to think then again. Throne, slime, lots of whatever this is. And the final piece is the Chaos Cavern. It's just this lovely, and it does look horrendous. So that is what is in the box. There's not a lot missing. Most of it is in great condition, so I don't have to do much restoring to for this one, which is great to kick off this video type of the channel. So what I'll do is we'll get restoring. So what can we do about the missing tiles? Simple really. You find a PDF version and print out the sheet with the missing cavern complex, and also there was a third passageway missing, and so the first step is to print those pages out. The cardstock is quite thin, so it's cereal box time for that, which is nice and cheap. Cut that to size, spray on some adhesive glue and carefully apply the tile page. And with that done, I have a complete set of dungeon tiles. So yeah, let's have a look at them, do a layout and have fun with it. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I kind of want to do a few more sort of restoration type videos. I kind of do it on retro video gaming channels where they sort of go back and fix an old microcomputer and stuff, which is fun. I don't think doing Tabletop Gaming is as complex as that, but it could be a fun thing to do every now and again. So I'm going to be on the lookout for such things on eBay, pick them up and see what I can do to restore them. I mean, it's something I have done on the past on the channel anyway, with my sort of Battle Masters, and almost making my own Warhammer Quest could fall into that category as well. But so look out for more videos for that in the future. But for now, it's time for me to say goodbye. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you later.